last time on Roll for Distraction.
The party returned to Avernus to present Silvira with the war machines they stole for her, and then went to rest for the evening to mend their many, many wounds. They had a brief discussion with the knight summoned by the deck of many things, and learned that his name is Zeneth, and he is sworn to protect Crassus for no clear reason other than the deck. In the morning, they briefly met with Silvira again to collect their payment for a job well done, and then did some shopping. They spent the afternoon interrogating the paladin of Tiamat they captured, and learned from him that the cult was after the Eye of Vecna as part of their latest plan to invade the material plane. The prisoner does not know if they actually acquired the Eye or not yet, but he does know that this buildup of forces is larger than any previous one. Crassus then took advantage of a captured imp from a previous adventure, and killed it to activate the Comet card for the Deck of Many Things, granting him a free level up. The party had several days of downtime, after which Thorin informed them that they would soon be met by an old associate of his who has a job for them.
We have a new friend on the podcast today.
Yes, now let's get to this part.
Yeah, we have a guest.
Our guest.
We fired Vigna and Brian in favor of her.
We finally have another lady here.
Hi.
Would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Myself or
introduce
my
yourself.
character? What are you asking for here?
I
Both.
don't know, because I'm not good at this. I'm not a
Both.
host. I don't know how to do
That's
this.
fine. I can do myself. Nope, we're gonna rephrase that sentence. I can say about myself now, and then when we meet the character as we continue on, I can introduce the character then.
Let's
Cool beans.
hear
We'll go
about
there.
you now,
Hello.
and then when the game starts, we'll do the character.
Yes. Hi. I'm Gifted Faker, also known as Katie. Y'all can call me Katie, that's fine. Or Gifted, I don't care. I'm a human that does creative things. I stream, I cosplay, I act. I am not great at pitching myself, apparently. But yeah, I'm a streamer, I'm a cosplayer, I do a bunch of nerdy stuff on the internet, and I'm here to do more nerdy stuff with these fine folks.
She's our friend.
Yay!
Well, we are honored to have you on as our very first guest,
Yeah.
and
Because I'm the best.
I'm sorry that 2/5 of the podcast isn't here because of prior engagements. That's one of them forgot about.
A wedding.
A wedding.
Oh.
What a bunch of scrubs.
Wouldn't it technically be 1/3?
You're right.
You didn't count yourself.
I meant the party.
Would we
you're-
be... Oh, sorry, John. Would we be
Nope,
able
you're good.
to talk a little bit about our experience at New York Comic Con since we did meet our dice people?
Yes, let's do that. Let's open up
I
with
have
a
a
little
great
bit of actual
segue
podcast
to get
and not
into
just...
that.
Yes, do it.
I'm using new dice today as a special treat to myself, and I got them at New York Comic Con from this wonderful dice company, Metallic Dice Games. I feel like you all are familiar with that.
Yes,
we are. I've been using them for years.
Yes.
Same. I didn't know I've been using them for years. I bought a dice tray from them in Comic Con 2018,
In
and I've
2018,
been
same.
yes.
Same.
And then when I went there today, not today, when I went there this year, I was just like, wait, I have that tray. I have that tray with that same logo on it. Oh.
It's
I
them.
bought their dice tower that goes silently because I'm just going to do this once just so you know how loud my old dice tower is. If you can faintly hear that in the background,
That wasn't very
Alex
loud.
thought it was way
I
too
heard a
loud.
plop.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, Discord censors
That's
it
true.
slightly.
That's fair.
That's true.
Yeah. But on the
But so
recording,
I-
it does show up. Sorry.
So I'm sure you guys all heard Vigna's voice at the beginning of this about our shiny math rocks. But if you are in need of some shiny math rocks, we have a discount code Spellbook G10 to purchase. We got to meet with the owner of the company who was running the booth. He was super, super nice, super supportive of the podcast. I myself got a dice tray, some new dice, and we have now special fireball dice. So that's going to come in handy.
I also got a liquid core dice from them this year, and I'm
I
really
bought
excited
one
about
liquid
it.
core, and it's I bought the glow in the dark one. It glows in a
I-
UV. It's very cool.
Oh, I just got a.
Wait, they had liquid
Yes.
core
do.
dice?
I got just a D20.
Which booth was this?
Metallic Games.
Which booth
Metallic
was this?
Dice
at?
Games.
No, but
The big
which
one.
one? Because they had
The big
like 2 or
Oh
3.
no, I got
big
a
one.
D20 up at the smaller one on the show floor.
Oh.
But I've used it once so far, and it rolled 3 natural 20s in one night, so I'm not using it right now because I feel guilty.
No,
use it,
bring,
use
bring, bring all, bring all
It's
that
in
good,
another room. I'll
that
grab
good
it in a
energy.
If you feel like
We're-
using it, use it.
We're gonna need it.
I'll grab it.
Just have it be... The podcast turns into the Umok Zidrus Power Hour. All of us are dead.
Oops,
We already
sorry.
did that once. We already did the Zid has to deal with an almost TPK. That was our 5th episode. I don't want to do that again. I don't want to have to do that
Yeah,
again.
that did not
We
take
don't
very
need to
long
bring
for
back the
shit to
Avengers.
go off the rails.
Yes, we do.
I don't know who I would bring back for the
We
next
just bring back
iteration.
the same ones.
We're like, hey guys, we need another favor. And they're like, really? Here's the thing, you're higher level, and Captain Windowbreaker isn't here. So it's
you
fine.
know what?
Aw.
You're not wrong.
I gotta take over for him. I gotta break a few windows in his honor.
So, let's get this week's episode rolling now that we've had our longest but also coolest
Now that
intro
we've
ever.
rambled.
We gotta get that promotion in there.
The one for the record books.
Yes.
I rolled an 8.
The
Oh
party.
no.
An 8 for what?
On a D8, I
You
hope.
told me let's get this party rolling, so I rolled.
Okay, you wake up last.
Oh,
That's fine.
that was a Brian level joke, Colin.
Okay, you get to sleep in.
The party awakes on the following morning from being informed that a liaison is showing up.
Where the heck are Zidrus and Umak
That's a good
as
question.
we wake up?
Yeah. Where are the boys?
Thoradin comes in. They left a
morning.
note. They left you a note.
A note.
My friends, my sincerest apologies for leaving in the middle of the night. Umak awoke me to let me know he'd received a letter delivered by a raven. An old friend of his, a knight who helped train him, has been captured by some bandits way off in the hills east of Waterdeep. They're nothing he can't handle himself, but he implored me to navigate the Shadowfell with him to deliver him there faster. Somewhat fortuitously, I was also summoned home by Her Majesty the Raven Queen in my dreams, and so I agreed to escort Umak there and back. I'll be bringing him to his objective, meeting with Her Majesty and my fellows, and then returning after we've both finished our business. Best of luck with whatever it is Thoradin wanted our help with. I'm sure you'll be able to handle things without us. It can't be worse than that business with the harpoons. Don't do anything too stupid. Zidrus.
So, they're not going to be around for, I don't know, however long this takes approximately.
Oh, okay.
However long this episode is.
Probably however long both of these episodes are.
Yeah.
And Thoradin informs you of your liaison's arrival and ushers them in. Katie, would you be so kind as to introduce your character now?
Hello. My name's Dobda. Dobda Aki. Hello. Before
Hello.
you see a Fire Ganassi woman. She's about 5'5". She has very dark, purple-toned gray skin, piercing golden yellow eyes, and her hair is long and flowy. It starts black at the roots and then fades into like a red, orange-yellow kind of fire-tipped hair.
Chill.
She just stands there waving very frantically at you. Hello! I'm Dobda. I said that already. Oh. Hi.
Hello, new friend.
Hello.
Welcome to our group.
I'm instantly friend. I like when I'm instantly friend. I appreciate that. Hi.
Hi.
What brings you here today to our lovely mansion in the ethereal plane or whatever? Where's our mansion again?
It's in a hallway in Candlekeep.
I help people and I'm here to be helpful.
That's good, because 2 of our people are gone mysteriously without telling us.
They told you just after
Did
they
they
left.
just disappear? That's not very safe.
They left a note.
We fired them, actually.
No, we can't fire them.
I mean, I like fire. I mean, I
Me too.
kind of am
True.
fire.
So what's our mission? What are you helping us with?
I don't think I can share that just yet.
Oh,
We will find out soon, and I will be very helpful, I hope.
Thoradin, what is our mission for today that is so important?
You're gonna find out the mission on the way there.
okay.
Great.
So,
Where's the way there?
funny thing, the way there is out in the courtyard. So, let's get
Okay.
going.
How much food is still on the table as like everyone's leaving?
A bit.
Crassus is just gonna like grab a plate and just fill it with bacon, sausage, pretty much as much food as he can, and just take it with him.
Okay, as you walk out the door, it disappears.
Aw.
Magnificent
What?
Mansion, remember?
I could have heated that up for you later. But I guess I can't now. I could still make fire if you need it, but I don't think you will now.
I can heat it up myself and he'll ignite his glaive.
I think I'm going to like my new friends. They also like fire. Okay.
I cast Fireball.
It's true.
She's frightening, but I like her.
I'm a menace.
As you enter out into the courtyard, you see a skyship parked in the middle of the courtyard.
Whoa!
Ah, that wasn't there
Dobda,
before.
that is how you arrived here, on a skyship.
It takes me up into the sky. It's very cool. If you want to try it, I don't think we can take it for fun, but I think we could get on it now and go somewhere on it. It goes in the sky.
Yes. There is a small crew that operates it. This one is actually not a full deck. It's partially enclosed on the front and back, and there's just sort of a middle and like observation port on the front. It's about 30 feet long, maybe 10 or 12 feet wide. Has 2 doors that come down on the side, and that's how you are able to enter. As you enter, you see a handful of goblins wearing similar color clothing, but not necessarily all the same clothes. And they all have an insignia of a half of a skull, and the other half is a gear, like a cog from a machine. And as you get on, you see that there are seats lining part of the walls for you to sit.
I'm gonna buckle boots
I
in
take a
with me.
seat.
As you get on the ship, one of the goblins, who's wearing a very large hat for his head, looks like a captain's hat of some kind. Hey, is everybody ready to go?
Ah,
Yes.
hello.
My new friends are here. We're all ready to go.
Dobda, good. Well, if you'd all strap yourselves in for takeoff, we'll be on our way.
Whee!
After a few minutes, you hear a gentle hum throughout the ship as it lifts from the ground, and you feel this weird emotion of moving up. Flight is not something that any of you are used to, except, well,
I was gonna say
Cirilla,
I am. I've got a broomstick.
you have a flying broom, so you're kind of used to it.
Isn't this just like the coolest thing?
After about 5 minutes, the vertical motion stops, and you're just cruising.
It's like an elevator.
And you hear the captain yell back, "All right, we are at our cruising altitude. You are free to move about the cabin. There's not much cabin to move about, but you are free to move about it."
How many of us threw up?
The goblin who was sitting at the sort of side seat near you gets up. Ah, perfect. That you notice that they all have the same voice.
They're clones.
Please follow me to the back, and I need you to observe something. And he flips down what appears to be a table strapped to the side wall, and on the center of this table is like a crystal, and then out of this crystal comes a projection of another goblin with like a red cloak and what appears to be a mechanical eye, like a mechanical red eye.
Cool.
I see.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Coyote. I am your benefactor and employer for this mission.
Hello.
Is this
The
a
le-
recording or?
This is a
like
recording.
Oh,
This is a
okay,
recording. The
Oh. Well, now I feel silly.
The task that I am setting on you now is of the utmost importance, sensitivity, and requires great haste. Some of my agents have reported a extraplanetary object has crashed at a location that I will disclose to you later, in a later recording. Your job is to secure this object and get it to me. For this, your party will be paid 10,000 gold pieces.
That's a lot of cash.
The reason for haste is that other parties are interested in securing this object as well.
It's a race against time.
It's a race against several other mercenary groups, he says.
Whee!
Hey,
My associates, your pilots and crew for the ship, as well as Dobda, are here
Hello. Wave again.
to make sure that this goes off without a hitch. You are my muscle for this mission. I'm expecting all 5 of you to be incredibly helpful. This was recorded before the other 2 went away.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
5,
You're
he
my only
says.
hope.
That's all for now.
Our
There will be a
muscle-
future recording sent to you when you arrive at the location. Good day.
our muscle's gone. Oh, Umak was the strongest one.
Oh no!
There's just counting people and trying to add up to 5 and not understanding.
There are 5 here. You, the knight, and the 3 of them are 5.
Oh, true. I forgot about fucking
Zenith.
Dibble Dangle.
so technically
the
there
knight.
should have been 7, but there's 5 now. So that's fine.
That's impressive.
Yeah, let's
this
go
is
with
ve-
that.
The light man was very smart.
And the goblin folds the table up. All right, well, that's it. It's going to take us about 3 days to get there, so, make yourselves at home.
Wow, that's a long time.
These, hey, John.
Yes.
These bunks, are they, like, actual bunks, or is this more like...
This is a Navy warship. They are 4 high, and you have 2 feet. So, if there's anything you'd like to do on your 3-day journey...
I don't recommend jumping off the ship.
Umak's not here, so we don't have to worry about that.
The windows aren't that big.
Yeah, he would have been the only one. He would have
He
tried.
would.
I'm very concerned if one of you actually tried to jump off the ship. I've been told not to do that. That is rule number 2.
What's
What's
rule
rule
number
number
1?
I can't share that.
Hey, John.
Yes, Colin.
Did Zidrus take our radio with him?
Asking the hard-hitting
Did you have that, or did he?
Oh, no.
I would say, I think you have it, because you were the person doing the communications.
Yeah.
So
I
you
had
frantically
it. Okay.
check your person, and it's like, oh, thank God, we have the... Okay.
Oh God.
All right, I mean, you can pass the time with... There's some board games, like chess and cards.
Could I do some more practice with boots? Are there...
Yes.
First of all, are there any levers and buttons on this ship that he could safely mess with?
You
Boots
ask
rolls a
this,
nat
and
1,
the goblin
vents the atmosphere.
who's sort of in the back, not piloting, is like, yeah, I got one. And he
Okay.
takes a box,
Yeah.
an old spare part button that he has in the back, puts them together, and after about an hour of them tinkering with it, hands it to you. Here is a button. I don't have a lever.
That's okay. It's
And he
baby-
pushes the button, and it goes, woo, woo, like that.
It's like Baby Groot. I am Groot. I am Groot. No!
Yes, so you have one button on a box that goes, woo, woo.
Just because I want him to practice it without me being a cat as well.
Give me another animal handling check.
Oh, I rolled a 19, so 21.
Okay.
He's
Perfect.
pressing that.
You sort of explain to him that he has to actually push the button, so you go and you're like, you bat at it and show that it doesn't do anything, and then you take your hand and you actually press it, and it makes the noise. And at first, he kind of jumps back, it's like, whoa,
The hell
what's
is it?
and then does eventually learn to press the button every time. And you're getting Boots to consistently push the button,
Nice.
and that's
And
the
he's
normal
getting
image.
lots of chicken.
Yes.
Hey, John. Did the dude we're working for, did he tell us who else is gunning for whatever we're looking for?
He tells you that there's a few mercenary groups going after it, but nothing else. But you don't know who those mercenaries are working for.
I would have liked to have tried to find out either from the captain or the crew maybe where we're going or if they might have any intel, so then I could pass that along the lines to Celise and see if she has any intel on who we're going to be going up against.
From the... Not the captain, but the other one, the other goblin, you go up there and start striking up conversation. Can you please give me a persuasion check?
15.
They don't tell you exactly where you're going. They just say that you're going approximately northwest by west from Candlekeep.
Do a geography check. Recall
And can
where
you
that
just make a
is.
perception check to see if you can tell how fast you're going?
15.
You are going somewhere between 15 and 25 miles per hour. So you are guessing an arc and a distance. So you can kind of put like a general area where you're headed. So I'll let you figure that out. I believe you do have a map of the Sword Coast. And Clark Germanicus, what are you going to be doing for the 2 days?
Clark is just gonna stare at the sun and marvel at the fact that he's closer to the sun.
You can only stare at the sun for parts of the day when it is visible from one of the portholes, but that's sort of like a morning and afternoon. You can't really see. Actually, you can go to the top deck and just... It's very windy and fairly loud because of how fast you're going,
Windy.
but you can just
doesn't
sit on
care.
the top deck
He's
and
got the
observe the
helmet
sun
on.
the whole day. Can you make a Constitution saving throw for me?
That's an unnatural 20 on the Constitution
You're
save,
fine.
by the way.
You do not feel nauseous at all.
960 miles northwest.
Are we making Colin do complicated math?
Apparently.
Is that what's happening right now?
That puts you Probably like towards the far side of the glacier in Icewind Dale, actually.
Wow.
Dobda, what would you like to do for these 2 days that you are on this ship?
Dobda would for sure grab a multiplayer board game that is on this ship and play it by herself. And have no idea that she shouldn't be playing it by herself.
You are playing chess with yourself, and somehow...
And she manages to lose.
I lost both times, both sides.
Wow, that's nowhere near as far as I thought, but that's fine. You're nowhere near Icewind Dale. Icewind Dale is almost 2,500 miles away, just north. But it does put you in a location that I kind of expected, actually. So that's good. I did rough out that math right.
Work.
Cyrilla, Boots is making weird noises.
Yeah, I'm sorry that my dog won't shut the fuck up. Towards the Spider Haunt Woods or the Desert's Mouth Mountains is approximately where you're going. You hear the captain yell back, "Please strap yourselves in. We are going to be descending to your drop-off point."
We strap in.
And after about
Strap in for
10
descent.
minutes and a slight feeling of weightlessness, as it descends very quickly, you are all allowed to disembark into a small clearing in a forest.
What kind of forest?
A forest.
A dark one or a normal
Deciduous
one?
forest?
Like a normal forest, like if you went to a state park in New Jersey. Like a forest.
Solid.
Generic
An
forest.
enchanted forest?
Nope, not enchanted. Just normal forest.
Just a boring forest.
Yep.
And which way are we supposed to go in this forest? Towards our objective.
You are being told there is another recording for you. Good afternoon. Now that you've arrived at your destination, you are to head due south. And keep an eye out for any other possibly interested parties. Once there, you're going to activate a beacon, and the ship will come pick up you and your query. Do be careful.
Thank you, Light Man.
In the previous days, I've gotten information about one of the groups pursuing. The Order of the Gauntlet is interested in this. We're not as worried about them. They're a little slower to act on this sort of thing. Out this way, at least. But a mercenary company, allegedly hired by a well-known thief who goes solely by Darkstar.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be Cashew.
Wow, what an edgelord. That's like a 2007 Halo 3 name.
I know, quite edgy, but it's just the code name that they go by.
Hey,
Their real
John,
name is unknown. Yes.
in this skyship, is there any sort of map or anything that's visible right now?
They can produce a map if you need a map.
I would like to see like our exact location.
There's a place
on a
you
map.
gotta get.
They bring up your exact location as you are right by the W in Spider Haunt Woods.
We should steer clear of the Spider Haunt Woods.
You were in the
just
Spider
for,
Haunt Woods.
Well, that's concerning. And over here is Horrible Death Cavern.
Oh,
Who here knows which way south is?
do none of us have a
think
compass?
I have a compass.
Do any of you have nature? I mean, the
proficiency?
compass exists. Like, you can be given a compass if need be.
I have a 2.
Do we
it's
have
not
a
gonna do
compass?
Yeah, the
Survival.
goblins are like, yeah, I think we have a spare compass here. Yes, you know which way south is.
Cool.
All right.
We
We make way for south, I guess.
Dobda, you are now in command of this group.
That is a dangerous thing for me. Let's go south. And she's pointing north.
Crassus will just look at Dobda and be like, "South's that way." Point over
south.
his shoulder.
Correct. I was testing you. Good job. Let's go.
And Crassus will start walking and he'll try and put a bit of like maybe 20-30 feet between him and everyone else. And he'll just say to Zenith, try to keep people back briefly, so that he'll contact Celise while he's walking and give her the heads up that pretty much what we're going to find, and that the Order of the Gauntlet has interests in it as well.
Yep, so you are now navigating through the woods. Can I get a survival check
woods.
from you, Crassus?
Uh-oh.
Oh, only from Crassus?
If he's the one leading, then yes.
It's a 9.
Okay,
Can I guidance him?
you can.
I guidance your survival check. Add a d4.
It's a 3 for a 12.
Okay,
And then once I get the message off, I'll move back towards the group. I was just putting some distance between me and them so I could get the message off to Celise.
can I get perception checks from everyone?
16.
14.
Crassus 3s and F23.
19.
Okay, so anyone who got over an 18, you're being followed. They're following from ahead of you.
How does that work?
Wait, following from ahead of us?
They're
Wait,
sort
what?
of like
That means
they're
we're
sort
following
of like
them.
tracking along with you, but just keeping just ahead of you.
Oh, okay.
You're being followed from the
Then
front.
Are those new friends of ours?
No.
To be determined?
TBD?
I like that response. It's a good response. Because most people just say no and try to kill people.
That's kind
Which
of
we can
us
do that.
sometimes.
Do you want to acknowledge their presence, or do
No.
you want to kind of ignore it?
I mean, I'll go wave. I'll go say hello. If you'd like me to. I'm asking the group. Would you like me to? I can go say hello.
I don't
Are you not
think
friendly
so.
types? Do we not talk to people? Okay, we don't have to. I'll fit in
I'm
with your
just
group.
skeptical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's try diplomacy.
Okay.
For once.
Something we don't get to try.
Alright.
So we'll just shout, "Hello,
We see
hello,
you.
people! We definitely see you. You're not very hiding. If you wanna come here, we can maybe do this together. I don't know. Hi, I'm Dota.
They immediately draw their swords. Oh, he's rolling. Oh no.
They opt to just disappear into the woods.
Into the unknown.
They break away, and you don't know where they went.
I don't know if that was a good or a bad thing.
It was
We-
definitely a thing.
Greeted ghosts?
Yes.
Do you think they were
They're ghosts.
Maybe.
I think they're ghosts. They're spirits of the woods, testing us.
Uh-oh.
I can't wait to tell people that I met ghosts.
They looked like normal dudes.
Well, aren't ghosts just dead normal dudes?
You know, Crassus,
Not always.
why you gotta take the mystique out of things?
No, you guys have fought a ghost. It was a horrible experience, and it aged one of you 15 years.
Yeah. Poor Umag.
He survived.
That's in the Lost episode.
I got better.
That is.
Should
it's not-
turn me
they're not
into
lost
Nook.
episodes. They're test episodes
Yes.
that we may release at some point because I think they were very good.
Did we actually see what they were, or were they just like amorphous
They were humanoids.
blobs?
They were humanoids.
We only saw that they were humanoid?
Faithfuls.
They were kind of
No,
like
just defining features?
hard to spot exactly what they were. They were a little camouflaged, but they're humanoid.
Alright, I guess we continue onward.
All right, so you are walking for a few more hours when your compass starts just spinning wildly.
Hmm.
I don't think it's supposed to do that, but I could be wrong.
Magnets.
It's foul magic.
Definitely not supposed to do that. Is there any evidence of the crash?
Can you make an investigation check?
I guidance your investigation check with my
With your guidance?
yeah.
17.
Way up in the distance, down the trail, you think you might see a fallen tree. Maybe 300 or 400 feet ahead of you. Alright, proceeding down the path. Cirilla, about 200 feet down the path from where you were, you spot people
A ghoul.
in the woods,
Front, back, sideways.
front and sides.
Oh, okay. We got company.
Do we try to say hello again?
No.
I don't think they're in a
They,
hollow
they are
mood.
not in a hello mood.
They're in a hollow mood instead, like they don't have any insides. Hollow.
Maybe?
They're gonna be in a hollow mood.
But
What do all of you do?
burn the trees down.
I mean, I like fire, but that is aggressive.
Gotta send a message, though.
No!
Cool. It's an hour, so I'm gonna armor Vegathus for 1.
Okay. As soon as you cast a spell, 6 arrows fly at the party.
You
Yep.
provoked
So
them.
I'm going to need initiatives from everyone, and then I've got 6 attack rolls that I need to roll. Alright, well, one attack is a whiff, and the others are 18, 18, and 17.
17's my AC, so meets beats.
Okay, so 3 hits.
Yep. By chance, what type of bows are they attacking with?
Guns.
No, they're all.
You hear...
You said arrows.
Did I?
Not.
I
You
fucked
did.
up.
Yeah, you did say arrows.
They do have rifles. You hear 6
These are very
loud bangs.
These are very
You
loud
hear
arrows.
5 loud bangs, and 1 bang and a scream. Because one of them has a misfire. 24 piercing damage. And the other 2 shots are going for your knight, because you're the 2 that are in front and you cast a spell. They are a lot to hit. 11 damage to the knight. Okay, and now Cirilla, top of the initiative order.
I'ma go to the Little Rock.
Little Rock, this one. Okay.
Yes. Hold on. I'll move
So with a
myself
dash,
and
you
my
were able to
cat.
get to there without issue and are mostly in cover. Dobda, you are up.
Dope just gonna move just slightly closer. It's about here. And cast Aid on the 3 that I can see in front of me.
Okay.
So your max hit points and current hit points are increased by 5.
It is now the attacker's turns. This one is going to go there and take a shot on Cirilla. That's a nat 20.
Can I
Yeah,
silvery barbs? Reaction silvery barbs?
Sure.
Cool, I'll do that. Reroll that 20, please.
Silvery Barbs is such a great spell.
Is
Total 12 or 10. So I think that's a miss. This one is going to come out and take a shot at you, Dobda. 23 to hit you
yeah.
for 8 piercing damage. So we're going to have 1 shot on the knight. No, that's a miss. 3 is going to pop out and do a shot on Crassus. That is a miss. And then they're going to pop back into cover. 1 is going to pop out and do a shot on Crassus. That is a miss, and they're going to pop back into cover. 5 is going to round about and take a shot at the knight. So that is 9 piercing damage. So now we are on Crassus.
Me and Zeneth will full sprint 60 feet. And then...
Clark Domanicus, you're up.
I would like to go to this side, towards this tree.
Okay.
And then I guess I will just Toll the Dead him.
Okay.
That will be 12 Toll the Dead damage.
Ouch. Okay.
And then I will bonus action summon my spiritual weapon.
All right.
I rolled a 2, so I don't think it hits.
And we're going to go back to the top with Cirilla.
I am gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on number 4, so make a Wisdom saving throw,
Okay.
please.
I don't. I do not make it.
All right, and I'm doing this at a level 2, so we got 4d6, baby.
Oh boy.
That was almost max damage. 6
6.
and 4. So 22.
Wow. Okay.
And it must run as far away from me as it can.
So they are there now. Dobda, you are up.
Yes, Dope just gonna move forward. And at number 2, just cast Firebolt.
Okay.
9 and 7, 16 damage.
Wow. Okay. It is their turn. This one is going to take a shot at Dobda for 5 piercing damage. I'm rolling really bad, which is
That's
good.
okay. That's
And
fine.
then they're going to start making their way back. Number 6 is also going to take a shot at Dobda. That is a miss. And then they are going to... On that side, they're pulling back. On this side, number 3 is going to pop out, be a little surprised that you're there, and try and take a shot at Crassus. That is a miss. Number 1 is going to try and take a shot at Crassus, but you're going to have a +2 because the tree's kind of in the way. That is a miss. And then number 5 is just going to use their full turn to reposition, and they're going to get over here. Crassus, you're up.
Crassus is gonna run up into this dude's face. Zeneth is going to take the dash to get over there. And then I'm going to bonk this dude with my glaive. Does a 27 hit?
Maybe.
12.
12, okay.
Second attack. Does a 27 hit?
I'm not sure.
11.
Clark Germanicus, you are up.
I am going to move behind this rock with Cirilla.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
And then I will once again toll the dead number 4.
Okay. That is a fail.
And he's taking damage now.
Correct. So that's 2d12. Oof.
19.
Jeez.
19
Okay.
toll the
That
dead
man
damage.
is having a bad time.
Bonus action, I'm moving the spiritual weapon.
The spiritual weapon can
It
move
can
20
only move
feet.
20 feet. It's coming for him.
He's like, oh no! Cirilla, you are up.
I am, since there's no immediate danger by me, I am going to move out from cover and move down by Dobda.
Okay.
And I'm going to leave Boots up there. I'm going to tell him to stay.
Yes, to have Boots stay in cover.
Okay, cool. Then I'm going to cast a level 1 Dissonant Whispers on number 2.
I believe no. I believe that is a failure.
Yeah. 12.
12. All right. They're not a happy camper either. Dobda, you are up.
I am gonna shoot 4 with a firebolt. Oh, no, I don't. I miss. That's it's 8, 9. 9? Yeah, no, 9.
Yeah, no, nine's a miss. Okay.
Yeah, I figured.
It whiffs off the rock next to him, so freaked out that it's like almost hit him, but not quite. It is their
freak him out.
turn.
Can I also shout at him? It's like, may this be a lesson in
May
regret.
this be a lesson.
Yes,
And try
yes,
to
you
scare
may.
him more.
And having already been under the effect of a Dissonant Whispers, they're just going to keep running. They're not going to fight. They're going to run over here.
Oh. It's just dumb.
And they're out of the fight. They're gone. They ran. Number 2 is going to get here and get into cover. Number 6 is going to take a shot at Cirilla. 23 to hit.
Oh.
I'm rolling real bad. 5. Yes,
Okay,
9.
good.
9 piercing damage.
That's it?
Yep, that's it.
Oh, okay.
So
Isn't that
that's-
bad?
I'm going to give you a little insight. That's a D8 and a D10 plus 4. It was 9. Could have been way worse. And it wasn't. 5 is going to take a shot at the knight. That's a miss. And they're going to break and run. 1 and 3 are in melee. So 3 is going to pull a short sword and go for an attack on you, Crassus. 24 to hit on the first attack.
That'll hit. He takes 25 frost damage.
Right.
Because
okay.
I had 1 temporary hit point left.
Okay. Okay, well, you take 6 damage from that, and then
Oh. I don't know how I'm gonna recover from that.
that one's 3. You see, you say that now. The second attack is a 21 to hit.
That'll hit. Damn, these guys are pretty stonky.
They are. And that is 9 slashing damage from the sword.
Have we gotten a good look at what these things are?
These are just normal humanoids. They're humans, half-elves. They're just normal humanoids. You can't make it out.
They're
they're
people.
They have their faces covered. They're wearing, like, forest camo. They have single-shot breech-loading rifles and swords and daggers.
Got it.
Number 1 is going to make 2 short sword attacks on the knight. So that's 10 on the first attack, and a natural 1 on the second. Natural 20, natural 1, balance as all things should be. You get your opportunity attack on that knight.
15 to hit.
Miss. They're both, after their attacks, going to try and run, so you're going to get an opportunity attack. The knight is not going to get an opportunity attack, as they've already used their reaction.
13 damage to number 3.
Okay, and Crassus, it is your...
So I'll move 15 feet to here.
Okay,
Take a swing at number 3.
alright.
I'm gonna take a -5 to my attack.
Okay. You have Great Weapon
17
Master?
to hit. I do have Great Weapon Master.
That is a hit.
19 slashing damage.
And that does it. With that, a large gash across their chest, well, across their back as they're running away, as they fall face first to the ground.
Can you give me control of his token?
Why?
Because I have, as a hexblade, a cursed specter. When you slay a humanoid, you can cause its spirit to rise as a specter that gains 4 temporary hit points. Roll initiative for the specter, which has its own turn. It obeys your verbal commands, gains a +5 bonus to its attack rolls, and remains until the end of your next long rest.
It's going to move on your turn. We're not going to give it its own initiative, but that's fine. Okay, and it's the knight's turn.
So Zeneth is going to get within range and use his 2 attacks then.
Okay.
So 21 to hit.
That hits.
And the 14 to hit.
That's
I
a
assume
miss.
doesn't hit. He's going to take 4 damage. The Spectre will dash to get in between number 1 and any chances of his escape.
You sound so exasperated, John.
Do you want a longer turn, or...
Nope, that's all I
Yeah, I
got.
kind of zoned out. What the fuck did Colin
he
just do
killed
now?
a man, raised
He
him
just
from the
captured someone?
dead, and is using him to kill his friend. Clark, you're up.
Great.
Damn.
Oh, I finally get a turn? Great. You know what? I want to guarantee we get at least one of these people, because I don't know what Colin's doing over there. So on number 6, the one I can see, I'm going to cast Banishment.
Oh.
Okay.
That's a new one.
So it must succeed a Charisma saving throw.
Hey, is it 11 higher than 16? I don't think it is.
I don't think it is. So he has been banished to a harmless demiplane until the end of the spell, where he is incapacitated and can't do shit.
Okay.
He will reappear in that spot once the spell ends.
All right. How long does the spell last?
1 minute.
Okay.
And bonus action, I want to move my spiritual weapon the 20 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's a coming.
Just
And that's my
slowly
turn.
creeping.
Oh,
Cirilla, you
Lord,
are
he
up.
coming. We gonna do another Dissonant Whispers, but first I have to move a little closer to number 6.
You
No.
do not have visual on number 6. 1, they're behind the tree. 2, they're in a different dimension.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
number
what-
6 has
What
been
am I
banished.
talking about? I meant... Sorry.
2?
I meant number 2. I was originally gonna do 6, and then he got banished. Sorry, my brain not working right now. We gonna try it again on number 2. Okay, wisdom throw, please.
Nope.
9 damage.
Alrighty, and then they have to use their reaction to run, correct?
Correct. As far as they can.
And it is now dubbed up.
I will move closer. Oop, I'll move myself closer. I would look at Cyril and be like, I was gonna let them run, or leave, but okay. And I will shoot number 2 with a firebolt again.
Okay.
5 damage.
Well. And it is their turn, and the ones that escape are just going to break and run. So it's 1's turn. They're just gonna disengage, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and just try and run. Crassus, you are up.
Let's go Eldritch Blast on number 1 for a grand total of 17 damage.
Roger.
Spectre is going to move to here. Zeneth is gonna move over there.
Okay. Neither of
And,
these things get flanking. They do not have the flanking perk. We don't...
I know. Is it shady right now? Since we're under these trees.
It is getting towards late or early evening, so yes, there is dusk is
Got it.
beginning to fall.
So the Spectre is not in sunlight. Just wanted to confirm. 23 to hit
Mm-hmm.
for 11 necrotic damage.
Alrighty.
And he needs to make a DC 10 Constitution saving throw.
Man, if I could roll good, he'd have made that, but he didn't.
His max HP is reduced by 11. And then sword
Okay.
and
So
sword. I don't think a 14 or a 13 will hit. 24 to hit on the second attack.
Okay.
9 slashing damage.
Alrighty. Yes, Clark, you're up.
Yay. I am going to dash towards where number 6 was, which I think gets me to about here, so that I can be there for when he reappears. And then I shall also 1, 2, 3, 4 move the spectral weapon.
Okay.
I yell, guys, come towards this tree. I banished one of them.
Alright, Cirilla,
Yep.
you are up.
So I'm gonna go on over to help.
Dobda, you are up.
I will also dash over to help.
Okay. And now it is the archer's turn. Archers, quote unquote. He's not going to disengage, they're just going to try and run. So you get 2 opportunity attacks on them, as they are not disengaging, they're just trying to cover
Wow,
distance.
even with fucking advantage, Zenith rolled a 7.
Why
and
does
an
why does
8.
he have advantage?
From his samurai feat, fighting spirit, as a bonus action.
Okay.
You can give yourself advantage on weapon rolls until the end of the current turn.
Cool.
And 23 to hit for 12 necrotic damage.
Okay, yeah, that hits. Crassus,
Does it
it's
kill-
your
kill?
turn. No, it does not kill them.
Alright, we'll move over here. We'll Eldritch Blast. 12 force damage.
Okay.
17 to hit with the Spectre for 14 necrotic.
And that does them in.
All that's left is the dude who's in Purgatory, right?
Correct.
Yeah, the guy in the Shadow Realm is still in the Shadow Realm.
Cool, I guess,
Where the hell did this come from?
There's just
That-
a specter of one of the people you are fighting now. It's like,
Oh my god.
alright, so all of you are going to group up around this tree and jump this guy when they come back.
Let's surround him. We got
I'm gonna call.
Okay then. Do we want me to unbanish him? Are we ready?
Let's go.
Are you ready,
Yes.
kids?
Aye, aye, Captain.
And with a pop, they are on the ground in front of you again.
Hello.
He's back.
I'm Bob.
Get him! He's like,
Good.
what
We don't
happened?
dogpile him and Dobda's just waving.
Hello.
Doc is
I
like,
was falling.
"Hello." And the rest of you were like,
Get him!
just beating the shit out of
Oh. I've learned that this is an aggressive group.
We are the keeper of candles, not peace.
They're at best mercenaries.
I see no mercy here.
What
We must
a
interrogate.
wonderful comment. Okay. So, are you going to interrogate them here, or are you going to pull back so that you're not near
Here.
where the okay.
Where's Umak and his 50 feet of rope when we need him?
I got 100 feet of rope.
All right, your
Ooh.
turn.
Tie him to the
Outdoing
tree?
Umak.
Are we tying him to the tree?
Yes.
Yeah, let's tie him to the
Okay.
tree.
Yeah, alright, so they're subdued. I'm not really going to have rolls there because 5 people can generally subdue 1 when when the 1 doesn't have super strength. And they're just, a dude.
All right, we pull his mask off. What does he look like?
This is a human woman. They have like camouflage face paint on like the parts of their face that weren't like on the eyes and the forehead, the parts that weren't exposed.
So hi, who are you? Where are you from? I'm Dobda. I'm from this guy today. It's where I slept. Are you not
What?
from where you slept? I just slept in the sky, so I'm from the sky today. Okay, hi, I'm Dobda. How are you?
I don't think that's how it works, Dopta.
Okay, I think you're wrong.
Don't
but okay.
give her a crisis right now.
She's just looks
Crass-
more confused than angry now. Like,
Crassus is gonna ask her, who sent you after us, and as he's asking that, the specter will just lean its head out from the tree and basically like jump scare her.
Just Five Nights at Freddy's jump scare
please
someone.
give me a intimidation check at advantage.
Ooh, natural 19 for 28.
No one sent us after you. We were here first. We were guarding this. We were hired to help get something out of here. We're just security.
Oh.
Guarding what?
Oh, so you were just doing your job?
I don't. some big
Sorry.
silver thing that fell out of the sky.
So why'd you
Cool.
attack us?
They're security.
You
They're
were
doing
walking
their
down the
job.
path to where our thing that we're guarding is, and you started casting spells.
To be fair, we did say hello to your ghost friends earlier, and they did not say hello back, so we did try to speak to you. It's not our fault that you didn't want to speak to us before, just saying.
They were scouts.
We did try.
There were only 2 of them. You had them outnumbered. They weren't going to try and talk.
I sound very friendly, thank you very much. I don't think we sounded threatening or did, mean in any
You
way,
literally
but, your
shot me in
scout...
the back with fire.
Yeah, after you attacked me.
She's got you there.
A lot happened.
You did shoot first.
Can you lead us into the direction of where this thing is?
Do we really think she's gonna let us
I
now?
think that is the direct opposite of what her job is.
Well, she kind of doesn't have a choice now, does she?
I'm not leading you to shit.
No.
I
We
want
Then
didn't
nothing
you
ask
can
to
you
do
to
with
lead
stay-
us
this.
to shit, because that would
Then
be
you
disgusting.
can stay tied to the tree.
You untie me, I'm gonna fucking leave. I'm not dealing with this. This was supposed to be a simple security job. No one said anything about any of this happening. There was supposed to be anyone
Who
else
didn't
coming
say
after
anything
this.
about this? Who hired you?
Some thief. I don't know. Just look, people.
Oh,
we're mercenaries.
I think-
We get hired.
Well, obviously, but you gotta know who's hiring you.
Crassus is gonna look to the party and be like, I say we leave her here.
I say let her
let
go.
the animals of the night deal with her, because if we
No.
release her,
Is
she's
it
gonna go warn
nighttime?
her friends.
It's getting.
almost
It's
nighttime.
getting towards sunset.
We can't let her suffer.
Sunset, the worst time of the day.
I see them there.
we
She
can
has
we
showed
can
up.
come back and release her after we secure our prize. I'm just saying, if we
Crassus
let
makes
her
a good
go,
point.
she's probably gonna go warn her friends that we're on our way.
Like the 3
I
that
mean-
escaped.
I was about to say, there's a few that also escaped and ran away because we didn't actually kill them because, good God, we don't need to. But, I feel like we've already done the thing you're worried about, and one more is not going to really make a difference.
I say don't let her die. We've already captured her. We got the information we needed. Just let her go.
We could also tie her up and keep her with us. We have a lot of rope here. We could just tie her hands behind her back and then force her to come with us.
He's a very long leash.
Just turn her into a rope mummy. Use all the rope to tie her up
She
and
needs
bring her
to
with
be
us.
able to walk.
I mean, she needs to. I'm not carrying her.
We don't have Umak here to have strength.
David,
Yeah,
where's Umak when
your
we need
your
him?
strength and intelligence characters are gone.
I mean, Zeneth
Damn
has
it.
16 strength.
Oh well. Yeah.
What would you prefer to do? Would you like to come with us and we'll just drag you along like a pet, or would you like to stay here and we just won't let you go?
I would like to leave. Is what I would like. If
So coming with us is the only leaving option?
you let me go, I'm gonna go home. I'm just gonna run. I'm just gonna leave. I'm not. I have.
Just let her go.
There's not
home.
enough money to die here.
I mean, I think in the world there is enough money.
See, you're saying that,
Please.
but I don't think your friends are gonna let me just go home. Because I'm looking at the ghost of one of the people I was hired with.
That's why you being lead around with a rope is also an option. You can go home later. We'll just make sure you're with us and you don't backstab us. You've already tried to shoot us, so.
Just take her weapons and just let her go. She doesn't get her weapons.
I think that's a good
Have you,
compromise.
Madam, have you learned the error of your ways and embraced the sun?
What are you talking about? I'm still gonna be a
Answer
mercenary. I'm
the
just not gonna
question.
do jobs for this asshole again.
I've got a compromise. We leave her hands unbound. We take all her weapons. We tie her feet up. That way she has to waste time untying herself. And if we see you again, I will make sure your friend's ghost is the one that kills you.
Wow.
One request.
That is
And the
very
ghost will
aggressive.
just lean in,
One.
like, inches from her
Get
face.
the ghost out of my face. One request. I have a family heirloom and it's one of the daggers. Can I keep one of the daggers?
You can keep one of the daggers. You don't get the gun.
That's fine.
Goodbye. And we, I guess, untie her?
We tie her feet, take the weapons.
And then we run away
Are you running towards where you're going or away?
towards where we're
Towards.
going.
Towards. Okay.
We have a job to do.
I think that is where we're going to call this episode, this half of the arc.
Okay.
Thanks for listening, everyone. We're real glad to have you around. And remember, download the podcast, subscribe to it, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like, comment, subscribe.
Smash the bell. Watch our Let's
tell your
Play.
friends, tell your family, tell your enemies, tell your dogs.
Come join the chaos.
Watch our Let's Plays
And shop at
order
Metallic
dice
Dice
from
Games.
Yes, shop Metallic Dice Games. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.